He knows how to act in romantic comedies, but how well can he draw them? It is time to play Sketchy Business Rom-Com Edition. All right. Okay, here's how it works. Dermot and I are going to team up against Mario and Lance.
Obviously we're team gay.
We'll each take turns picking the names of romantic comedies out of a bowl. We'll have 30 seconds to draw, to draw clues and have our teammate guess what movie it is. All right, you all ready?
Anyway, we got
all
it.
right.
All right, number 6.
Brilliant.
Okay. Okay. This is gonna be interesting.
Ready? Get rid of mine though, baby.
Okay.
Rip it off. Yeah, okay. All right, ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
Up. 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 Is that a big ass? Up booty.
Oh my gosh.
Is the word.
Oh, of course.
Knocked up.
Yes.
Very good. Well, that was right.
Oh, no, that's good.
Knocked up. I thought that was an ass.
That's right.
I've been so far away from you.
No.
Normally, we're like literally sitting next to each
Yeah,
other.
we actually touch. Our butts touch.
And I actually love touching you.
Oh, yes.
Every day. If you ever want to wonder what Lance Bass smells like, he smells delicious. He smells like vanilla.
I have my special cologne on today.
He wears a special cologne to
I
work
do.
every day, and it's literally it's a woman catcher.
It is, yeah.
Is it a woman catcher or a man catcher? I don't know.
No, women love this cologne. It was Kelly Rowland actually told me 15 years ago. She's like, "There's this cologne you need to get. Women will want to eat you." And I was like,
And
well,
I do want to
I
eat you every day. What's it called again?
Body Kurus. They
Body
don't
Kurus.
sell it anymore. Yeah, so I bought about 40 bottles of it.
And
So it lasts me the rest of my life.
I'm convinced I'm the woman who's going to turn him. I have a couple more weeks on Meredith Vieira, and I feel like I'm the one who's going to do it.
She's been trying.
Every day.
Yeah.
All right, Lance.
Yes, Megan.
This has been a big year for you. 2015.
Yeah.
Into 16 has been awesome. Meredith Vieira, Dirty Pop, moving to New York.
Yeah.
Like, tell me some of the most unforgettable moments you've had besides meeting me.
Well, it has been amazing getting to know you, Meg. Seriously. And I think that is the best part about doing the Meredith Vieira show is the family that we've created on the show. I mean, you ladies are so much fun. We have such different opinions on everything.
We sure do.
But at the end of the day, we love each other. And I think that does come across a lot. And just being able to sit next to Meredith Vieira every single day and learning from her because, I mean, she's the best in the biz.
Doesn't everyone ask you, like, what's Meredith Vieira like? What do you say?
All the time. I say she's exactly what you see on television, except slightly dirtier behind the scene.
She is so dirty. No one knows that.
Yeah. She's got this really fun sense of humor and a dark sense of humor, too, which I love because it's so me. I love Meredith.
Okay, now you moved from LA to New York for this job, and you brought your Dirty Pop crew, including your producer, Drew Boo,
Yes.
and everyone. So what's been the most biggest moment, New York moment you've had? Have you had any be like starstruck moments or New York moments?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've lived in New York many times in my life, and this has been completely different because the schedule is, I've never had a morning job at all.
Oh,
And
first
this
of all,
is,
Lance has, what time do we have to get up, Lance?
5:45 in the morning.
And what time do you roll out of bed and get into, like you get up at 5:45 and roll out, right?
Oh, yeah, then I leave probably like at 6:30.
'Cause he lives
I
across
live
the
across
street.
from 30 Rock now. Yeah, I moved so I could sleep an extra 30 minutes every morning because I am not a morning person. I don't do it. I'm a musician. We don't wake up in the morning. We sleep till noon.
You fooled us, right?
Yeah, I have, yes. So I'm not going to miss the mornings, but it is fun being at 30 Rock because on our floor we have, the Tonight Show, we have Meredith Vieira, and we have even Sprout. So Chica's there, and you get to also run into the most random people on this floor. There'll be Tim McGraw talking to Brett Favre, and then all of a sudden there's all this Secret Service everywhere, and you're like, well, Hillary Clinton's here today, and her dressing room's right next to you. So it's fun to bump into all these people that you just admire so much.
Have you been starstruck on the floor?
All the time. I'm always starstruck.
Like,
I
who's
love
been the
everyone.
biggest celebrity that you've like?
Well,
been
I was starstruck with Hillary Clinton when she came on.
when she came down the hallway.
Yes, because she had all the dressing rooms all filled up, and I mean every bodyguard was and people were wanding you for metal and guns and stuff. It was a little frightening, but I was so starstruck that she was there.
Okay, I was starstruck one day, and you
Yes.
didn't tell us he was coming.
Who?
JT. You ran into him on the
yeah,
floor.
yeah.
How was that, running to Justin Timberlake?
It was great. I mean, we grew up together. He's family. So he was there, I guess, doing Seth Meyers, I think, on the floor above us. And randomly didn't even know that we were in the same building together. I think I ran into his cousin, Rachel. I'm like, wait a minute, what are you doing here? So it was nice to run into him.
Okay, now, on our show, if you could have one guest, who would it be? Who would you want on our show? Who would you, meaning political, pop culture, anything under the sun? Who would you want to grill? Because here's the thing, what you don't know. A, you're smart. B, you're funny. No, you're very smart. And you're very political. And you have in the LGBT community, you've put it out there for them on the show. So if you could have one person in the hot seat on our show, who would it be?
Oh my gosh. I mean, there's so many that I would want to put in the seat.
Let's start with politics. Who would you want?
Politics, I mean, of course, I would love to interview Hillary Clinton. I would, and I would love to interview Donald Trump. I mean, I would love to get my hands in an interview with him. Because, yes.
What would you say to Donald? Seriously, would you go for it?
Of course I would.
What'd you say? What would you say? You stand for nothing?
Well, yeah, I mean, I would say, look, I mean, just seriously, like, give me some policies right now. Like, how would you do this? Like, and don't do your blanket statements like every single politician does, and they just repeat the same phrase over and over again. Like, let's really get into it and not cut away from commercial break in 3 minutes. Let's really sit down and spend some time talking.
It's, being political on the show and talking about like controversial topics, do you think you're in the hot seat more so now?
Yes, it's look. There's certain things you don't talk about: religion, politics, and the Kardashians. And
well, you love them all.
And and we talk about it a lot on the show. So it doesn't matter what you say about any of those subjects. Half the audience is going to hate you for whatever you say.
Yes.
So that's a little change, and you people tweet at you very nasty things, but you have to grow a thick skin when you have an opinion. And a lot of people, look, we're not experts. We're just talking, just like you would be with friends around a table and discussing just pop culture and politics and all that. We don't know the right answer most of the times, and a lot of the people don't realize that. They think that just because we're on television that we're supposed to be experts on every single subject, and we're just not. We're talking just like you.
Okay, I know we're talking right now.
Yes.
And we talk about subjects, but you've had to reveal a lot of your personal life. And I like the skinny. Okay, first of all, I was a huge Lance Bass fan. I was like one of those rabid fans in the concert, just like anyone out here, okay? And then when I was told I was meeting Lance Bass, it was like a dream come true. But now on a show, you sort of have to tell your dirty little secrets. I mean, from who you've kissed to who you've been with to coming out. What's been the most revealing moment you think on the show? Have you been? You talk about the Kardashians. You're very close with them.
Yeah,
and we put you on the hot seat for that all the time.
Y'all
we have
do,
a lot of
sure.
Kardashian love and hate.
Yeah,
and
it's true because I'm like, why? There's nothing.
You're besties
worse.
with them.
I'm not besties. Chris is one of my good friends.
Yes, okay.
I know the girls, but Chris is one of my best friends, and we're actually working on a television project together. So we've become really close. And we actually met when Kim was doing Dancing with the Stars. She was on my season. And so we just hit it off, her mother.
And you go to their holiday parties, you go hang out with Kim and them when you were there last week.
It's my live reality show. It's great.
You do have a weird life, right? It's like
strange.
Larry David meets something.
Yeah.
He has so many random groups of friends, like celebrity friends.
I mean, you work with a lot of people in this. And I've been doing this since I was 16 years old. So I mean, I've definitely met a lot of people, and I love meeting. Like I said, I'm starstruck with every single person. I love something about every celebrity out there. I can respect, what they do. Well, most celebrities, and so yeah. I mean, I'm a fan, just like everyone else, and that's why I love doing what I do on Meredith and my talk show, on radio. I love interviewing my favorite celebrities.
But what people don't know is this is the Lance Bass. This is you, and this is you off there. You're the same person. You're very genuine and kind.
I try.
I was
raised
you haven't
right.
answered my question.
Wait, what's the question?
What's the most revealing thing that you've told on air?
Or
told us? Do you want me to tell?
It's so crazy because I feel like my life is such an open book now. It was so closed forever, and then finally when I was able to come out and be myself, I felt like I had to say everything. So I wrote a book. I did everything. I just wanted to get it out. So I really don't hide anything anymore, and I feel like I've revealed everything. And I'm trying to think the craziest thing I've revealed on the show. I don't know.
We can come back to that.
Well, I mean, I do. I think the thing that I've revealed a lot on the show is my family, and especially my mother-in-law. I talk about my mother-in-law a lot.
You did talk about your mother-in-law and your in-laws.
Yeah, and they're great. I lucked out with my in-laws, and I think it weirded people out that my mother-in-law loves to, when I'm in Miami, visiting them, she'll come and she'll just get in bed with me and my husband and like watch TV with us.
She'll spoon you?
Yeah, and we'll just like chill for like a couple hours watching TV, like in a bed together. And people thought that was so strange that I would
Did she
cuddle
sleep
up
over?
with my mother-in-law.
Did she stay there the whole night like a threesome?
No.
No.
No, it's just very loving, and I love that because I don't think many people have that relationship with their in-laws where you actually just really love them.
Okay, speaking of your marriage and speaking
Yes.
of Michael, you just celebrated your 1-year anniversary.
Yeah.
What has this year of marriage been like? How long did you date before?
We
got
were
married?
together 4 years before.
So for a while.
Yeah, so we've been together 5 years now. It was strange.
Because you made him move to New York.
I know, and I didn't, he's an artist, and, he can paint anywhere, which is great, and I didn't know that he would be spending so much time in New York. We were going to split our time. Every 3 weeks, he was going to come visit New York, but he was able to come out for the whole entire time, which, thank goodness, I'm so happy he was here. But our first year of marriage was strange because we didn't know that we were moving to New York. I thought, okay, this year's going to be wonderful. I get to, just work on I have a few television projects I'm working on, but it's going to be relaxing. We're going to have that honeymoon phase for a year, maybe go on a few trips. Oh, no, we have not been on a honeymoon. We have not done anything. It does not feel like we're married yet. So I think when I get back to Los Angeles in a couple months and back in our home,
So
with our
reality
dogs,
hasn't set in.
No, it has
This
not
has been
set
like
in.
a vacay.
Yes, pretty much, yeah.
You guys don't know. They're
Retiring vacay.
connected at the hip all the time, and they're very nice to one another. I've been married 9 years. I'm not that nice to my husband.
Give us a couple years.
Is
Give
this
us
the
a couple
first?
years.
This is what I forgot what the first year of marriage is all about. You guys are very cute together,
Yeah,
and he is
well,
very kind. You guys are very respectful.
He completes me.
Oh Jesus! Are we having a Jerry Maguire moment now?
We are.
Yeah, we are. So Valentine's Day is approaching. Are you a big romantic? Would you consider yourself a romantic?
I am. I'm a cheesy romantic guy.
So what are you doing? Are we revealing it now?
I will. Yeah, I mean, we don't know exactly what we're going to do. I think it's cheesy to celebrate on Valentine's Day. We never do that. We always do it a couple days before or after to celebrate. I don't know.
You
And,
flip
and
the
it's
script
cheaper
over?
after, by the way. Yeah, it's true. But
Like to save $1, Lance Bass.
But what we're doing is we're actually going to go down to New Orleans. My sister's birthday is coming up, and so we decided, this will be fun to do this as kind of like our Valentine's, although it's the end of this month. And that's where I proposed also, was in Jackson Square in New Orleans. So New Orleans.
Wait, you proposed to him. He didn't propose to you.
No, I proposed to him. Yeah, he's too shy. He would never propose to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
isn't he sweet? You take the initiative in the relationship, right?
Yeah. I'm kind of the bossy one, I guess. I didn't even
Literally.
know that. No, I never knew how bossy I was really until we did that special. We did our wedding special last year, and I was watching the special. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't shut up. Like I talk through everything, and I don't let him talk. So I learned a lot watching myself on television with him.
I don't think you talk too much. I think you're just the right
talk,
person.
that's what I
Obviously,
do.
I'm still obsessed with him, guys. Can you tell? I'm kind of like starstruck still when I sit next to you. Okay, you have a lot of shit coming out. We have a lot of shit on the plate. What are you doing? What's coming up?
I mean, there's
Because Meredith, as you guys all know, is ending, and we're very sad about
Yes,
that. She's not
no
coming back
third
next season.
for us.
So my fairy tale ending with you is ending
Yeah.
in like 6
Well,
weeks, and you better take my phone calls after that because I'm gonna be very
it's not
pissed.
gonna. I'm like, who is this? Who's
yeah,
texting me?
ghost texting. He calls it. He's gonna ghost me.
Yeah, well, we finally we're the ones who taught Meredith how to text. She had
yeah,
no idea how to use a cell phone until she met us.
She doesn't respond to emails. She
No,
doesn't really
no.
text. She doesn't know emojis.
For a good 2 months when I was texting her, and she would respond, but then I'm sitting there in one of our meetings, and I'm texting her, I don't like a joke, because she's sitting right next to me, and she just writes back, who is this?
Oh, she
I'm
didn't have his number in it. She goes,
so
who
this
is
whole
this?
time, you didn't know it was me texting you?
I'm like, Meredith, this is fucking Lance Bass. And he's sitting right next to you. He's famous.
Oh, my gosh.
You send those pictures, by the way, all those like the like the pictures of the emojis that are you like
Yeah,
in
I
cartoon.
love my Bitmojis.
What are
They're
they called? I don't even know what they're
Bitmojis,
called. Bitmojis, yeah. Okay, so tell me about your new projects, Lance, because this is not ending. This is just beginning. You have a lot coming out. You cook, by the way.
I do, yeah. Well,
He's a great cook, you guys.
Yeah, I love cooking, and I've always had a dream to have my own cooking show, but I just didn't think anyone would care to watch me have a cooking show.
Are you naked?
Yeah, Nick cook.
Because I would tune in.
But that is one of the projects we're working on this year. Bobby Flay and myself are producing a show, a home cooking show for myself. Because I'm from the South, I love my Southern dishes, but I also like to make them a little California healthy,
Yes.
but not lose the taste. So that's my challenge on this show.
So hashtag Lance Eats, it's what it's called. I'm a big fan of that. And the other thing, Lance is getting back into possibly, can we talk about this, the boy band business?
Yeah. I mean, there's...
he's getting back together with the band, right? Are we releasing this
Don't
now? Is this
start
the
that
big
rumor.
news I'm
It's not
releasing?
happening.
NSYNC is reuniting.
at Super Bowl this Sunday. Catch it out.
And you're leaving today.
No, I mean, I've always have so many irons in the fire, especially with television. I've been writing and producing television for 15 years now. And this year has been really great. And thanks to the Meredith Vieira show, it's just led to some amazing opportunities for myself. And one, I'm doing a show with Mark Burnett, who I just idolize.
He's like God, literally. He does God shows.
He has some of the best shows on television. And I
He
love
is God.
Yeah, he's my reality television God.
I love you, Mark Burnett.
Yeah. So we're doing a music competition show together this year that we're just putting together. We're about to start, pitching to networks. But it's going to be fun because we're...
Are you a judge? You're like a judge? No, not judge. You're a coach.
Actually, I'm a coach. Yeah, I'm going to be a coach on this one. I'm not judging, but it's up to myself to help put a group together.
You're good at it. He taught us how to dance in one day for the season premiere,
That
and
was
he
so
got
much
us our
fun.
shit together doing the bye dance.
Oh,
he's
so
got
much
a
fun.
nice ass, and he's got some good moves. I love embarrassing you.
You're not embarrassing. More,
Okay,
please.
second of all, you're going on a Dirty Pop cruise.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys know his show Dirty Pop on Sirius XM, and he's taking a bunch of people, not me though, on a cruise.
You're invited. Everyone's
And
invited.
it's like a VIP, like gay cruise.
No, it's not a gay
It's
cruise.
not gay?
No,
Okay,
no,
I don't know.
No.
Sorry, am I labeling
There
you
will
right
be gay
now?
people there, yes. No,
There will be a lot of gay people.
It's the biggest ship in the world. It's the Lure of the Seas on Royal Caribbean. I've never done a cruise before. So
You've never been on a cruise? Oh, okay.
And I've always wanted to because I know I will love this. I mean, eating for free for 7 days. I mean, come on. All
Lance
you can
eats.
Lance eats, yeah. That is going to be the best thing in the world. And we're going all over the Caribbean and being able to do all these excursions all over these islands. But they came to me and they've let me create this VIP group for my fans and my Dirty Pop listeners. And so it's the listener cruise, and it's going to be so much fun.
So you're going to host a radio show. There's going to be like raves at night. What's going to go on?
Raves.
I don't know.
Raves.
Like, is there special guests? Are we like
My
every?
mom's coming and my niece is coming,
Oh,
so it's
mom's
not like
coming?
oh yeah, it's a very
It's not
family
Dis-
friendly.
Okay, it's PG-13/R.
During the day, but at night
It gets
it's going to
dirty.
get a little crazy.
Let's get dirty.
But no, you can go to dirtypopatsea.com and you can find out all information. And we're inviting everybody.
When is it,
out.
April?
It's April 10th through 17th.
Oh, you guys still have time. Whoever wants to go on this
Make
cruise.
this your spring break. It'll be so much fun. And we get our own crew, so we get all the VIP treatment the whole week, and special entrance to clubs and sections. And all
I
that
think
type of
you'd
stuff.
love me and my 4 and 2-year-old. I think that'd be really great for you.
Bring it.
It'd be
let's go.
awesome for you guys. Michael would love
It's like
that.
a floating New York, or like a floating Manhattan. It's the biggest thing. It has all these boroughs, a Central Park. It's
What?
nuts. Yeah, it's the biggest ship in the world.
That just seems scary to me.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait.
I can't wait for you to be like Jack and Rose on the Titanic going down.
Never let go. Never let go.
Okay, speaking of traveling, any big travels for you coming up?
Not really. I mean, this year is the year of just working. It's that development time of which I love because I just love writing, and so this is not only am I doing the Mark Burnett show and then this cooking show with Bobby Flay, but I'm also working on a scripted show, a couple of scripted shows. One I'm writing, and then one that my husband and I are starring in, which will be interesting to say
You
the
are
least.
like the Energizer Bunny.
Well,
you
you
do
gotta-
it all.
Well, here's the thing. I always like to sling noodles and see what sticks. I mean, you have to have a lot of stuff going on.
Something's
because-
gonna stick, baby.
Well, I mean, because I've developed at least 30 television shows, and maybe 2 of them actually hit the air. So I mean, that's just the business. But I love every single minute of it.
Okay, I have 2 more little quick questions. Super Bowl this weekend.
Yeah.
Lance has a lot of conspiracy theories.
I
Every
do.
time on the show, he's like, it's a conspiracy that
true.
the baby of Pope touched. He's like, conspiracy, and it was. He's always right. It's kind of weird. We never believe him because we think it's BS. But who do you think is going to come out at the Super Bowl, Lance? Anyone we know? Like, 'cause
for,
it's the
for
50th
the
halftime show.
Oh, well, yeah, my conspiracy of, I mean, it's the 50th, Super Bowl, so you would think that the best of the best past performers would come back and perform, and
NSYNC.
that's what I think is going to happen. I can tell you right now, NSYNC is not going to come out on stage.
Fudge! I want to
Are
see
we?
you.
But I mean, and I've not talked to Justin at all, but I wouldn't be surprised if he hits the stage there. I mean, I'm hoping he comes out, maybe with a little Janet Jackson, another redo.
A nipple?
I mean, without the nipple, come on. But maybe they need a redo at the 50th.
I think they need a do-over. Okay, my last question to you, Lance, before we open up to this really eager audience is, Who's your favorite on the show, Lance? I am here.
Well, my
and-
mama Meg, of course.
Of
We have a
course.
very special connection.
No,
Yes.
but I have to say, all of us, like I said, if I can just gush over Lance Bass for a second, you guys think of him as a celebrity, and I do too, but when you meet Lance Bass, you're the most kind, genuine, well-spoken, thoughtful, and just all-around fabulous guy. He's just a kind guy, and in this business, there's not a lot of kind people, and smart, and loving. Are we going to make out now?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get it on.
Are we going to break the internet?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to open it up. Does anyone have some questions for the lovely Lance Bass?
Great. We're going to start with a question from an online viewer.
All right.
So Diane would like to know, what excursion are you looking forward to most during the cruise?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, we're going to be doing a lot of great excursions on all the different islands. So, I mean, I just can't wait to just be in the sun, leave this snowy weather of New York, and actually not be pale for a week. So, you know, just the beach excursions are going to be great, a lot of hikes. But I think my favorite thing that we're going to be doing on the ship is a big scavenger hunt we're putting together. Yeah. But Pink Princess, who's on my radio show,
Who?
she's the Pink Princess, Wendy. You've
Oh,
met
Wendy,
Yeah,
Wendy.
we call her the Pink Princess. She's really fun, and she knows how to throw these wonderful scavenger hunts, so she's going to be in charge of that. So we're going to do it all over the ship.
Just don't go on a 3-hour tour because I don't want you to get lost. Questions? Oh, go for it.
Oh, Lance.
Hi.
Good to have you here.
Thanks, man.
What type of musician would you like to collaborate with that you never collaborated with before?
Ooh, I am a big bluegrass and blues lover. So, I mean, I would have loved to have collaborated with B.B. King. You know, he's my Mississippi man, and I would have loved to have been able to do something with him because he's one of my favorite all-time musicians.
You think you look like you have a lot of soul in you.
Well, I mean, growing up in Mississippi
yeah,
and
the
going to
Southern.
New Orleans a lot, yeah, I mean, it's in you for sure, yeah.
Another question?
Hi, Lance.
Hi there.
So you mentioned that you're writing a lot for TV. Do you have any advice for aspiring writers?
Ooh, yeah, and this goes with writing television and music. I have on my iPhone, I just have a notes section where it's just idea. I probably have about 500 television ideas and book ideas, and you just constantly are just writing with that. It's all about you just keep writing. And especially with music, they say, I think, every 15th song might be a hit, the rest are going to be crap. Same thing with television. All the ideas, you know, every 15th idea might be a hit. So don't focus on just one thing at a time. Do lots of things because you never know which one's really going to hit and one that inspires you at a different time. So just keep writing.
Go ahead. I was going to say, you also are a hustler, and I think you would give that advice to someone. You hustle. Yeah. You do a lot of, you don't rest on your laurels.
No, not at all.
Always try something. No means no, but no can mean yes. So just keep going. Right?
That's true. I mean, this business is hard. I mean, you can easily be thrown out the next day. So I mean, you have to work your butt off because there's someone ready to take your place the next day. Mm-hmm.
I won't replace you. Next question.
Hi, Lance.
Hi there.
Good having you here. Is there any recent boy bands that you like to listen to or
Yeah,
admire?
I do. You know, I do love One Direction. I think their songs are great, and I hate that they're disbanding on a. Well, I guess they're taking a hiatus just like we did.
And what does that mean? Are we done?
I know what those hiatuses are.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, we were just on a 6-month hiatus, and then we never got back
Stop
together.
it.
I know. Yeah, that's how it all went down. Yeah. But I mean,
It
that's
happens.
It happens. And then I love 5 Seconds of Summer, and I think a lot of people wouldn't call them a boy band, but they're young, so they're boy bandish. But I really like them a lot. Yeah.
Anyone? Go ahead.
What are some of your favorite Southern dishes, and anyone who you haven't had on the show, your Dirty Pop show, that you would like to have?
Oh, Michelle Obama. I think I would love to interview her. I love what she does and what she stands for, and especially health with kids out there because I'm a big health advocate also. And wait, what was the first part of that question? I forgot.
Southern food. What's your
Oh, my
favorite dish?
One of my favorite dishes is something my grandmother made up, my Mimi, and we call it chicken rotel. And it's a pasta dish with like rotisserie chicken and all these amazing peppers, and you use Velveeta cheese. Yeah, and it's like the creamiest, most amazing thing. It's not healthy at all for you, but it's the best tasting thing ever. That's my go-to dish.
All right, everyone, we're going to wrap it up, but I just want to say, Lance Bass, you're a true gem. Watch him on the Meredith Vieira Show. We're on until May on NBC. Dirty Pop Live on
Dirty
Sirius.
Pop, which we're moving. So follow us on Dirty Pop Live at Dirty Pop Live because we're moving the show. We're now going to television soon.
He has another television series coming out.
So we're excited.
You exhaust me, Lance Bass.
Yeah, so you'll be able to see Dirty Pop on TV, soon, and then we're developing that as a late night show also after we test this out. And then there's a good spinoff of Dirty Pop too. I love playing games. It's one of my favorite things, and we've created so many fun games on my XM show. So we're doing a spinoff of different Dirty Pop Presents type thing, and one I love is called The Ultimate Question, and it's basically we answer the everyone's favorite pop culture questions like Britney or Christina, Backstreet NSYNC.
Ooh,
and
Lance,
it's this,
Britney or Christina?
I'm not going to get into that debate right now. You'll have to listen.
Oh, another thing you should look at look up the hashtag Lance Scares. He scares the crap out of his husband.
Yeah, if you
want
to
to
laugh.
And there's a series of videos. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. He scares the shit out of Michael.
And thank you, Meredith, for letting me scare people on the show too.
Oh, he scares people on the show.
And there's some more scares coming too.
No,
from the
they're
studio
not.
audience. Yeah,
You're not scaring us.
No, the studio audience.
Oh, okay.
So if you come to a taping, watch out. I might
right.
be scaring you.
I love you. Thank you for letting me do
Oh,
this.
thank you, Meg.
All right,
love you.
Lance Bass.